Hi everybody, my name is Victor and I'm a senior consultant for Microsoft Dynamics NAV here at Braintree. To start off with, I'm gonna just give a brief intro of who we are as Braintree. For those of you who don't know, Braintree offers a comprehensive software and consulting solutions, including ERPs, CRM, business intelligence, and collaboration software across diverse market sectors. We are a Microsoft partner and the largest Microsoft Dynamics company in Africa, with over 25 years of successful implementations, experience, and certification in ERP, as well as collaboration and development and small and mid-market cloud solutions. So to find out more about what we do, you can visit our website, which is at www.braintree.co.za. So now let's just drill into what we came here for. Any point along the way, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So Microsoft have been boasting that Dynamics 365 Business Central will allow you to shorten the time from quote to cash by managing the entire process within your Outlook inbox. So what does that mean? They've done it, Microsoft, is to allow a very tight integration between the Dynamics 365 ERP, which is Business Central, or if you prefer to call it in the traditional way, you can call it NAV. The idea is people use Outlook on their day-to-day basis. So they receive emails from their customers, inquiring about products, or they even interact with their customers in their Outlook to inquire about products, to generate codes and make modifications to already existing transactions. So this is all done via emails. So then the question with Microsoft is, how then do you ensure that productivity is maintained at the same time someone has to pop and check in their email? Then they came in with this brilliant idea of adding an add-in inside Outlook, which will allow you to seamlessly process your nav transactions inside Outlook without you having to navigate away. And for us to show this, we're gonna have to do some kind of a role play where we have to assume that there are two individuals, one who is the customer and the other one who is sales order processor, if I may call. Then we're going to exchange emails between the two, and a transaction is going to happen without us having to log into the system and even navigating away from Outlook. So I'm gonna start off as a customer who has an email address by the name Victor Tango at Vox Telecom. Then I have another one who is within Braintree. So we're assuming that the Vox Telecom is the customer and Braintree is going to do the order processing. So what happens is that a customer is going to send an email to one of our guys called Victor. So I'm gonna navigate and I'm gonna quickly create a new email there. I'm gonna address the email to Victor Tango, who is a sales order processor at Braintree. Fill in the contents of the email. In this scenario, what we are assuming is that there has already been a sales order in existence. So what this customer wants to do is that he wants one of the line items in the sales order lines to be modified. The customer wishes it to be adjusted to 13. At the same time, he wants to get an update regarding the adjustment so that he can get the new updated sales order details. Okay, so that's just a simple email. he sends the email. And then we can go to the Braintree side. Okay, so there we go. The email from our customer has just popped in. So as a sales order processor, so I can see that the email came from Victor. He's asking me to adjust a sales order in the system for them. And I have to change this line item on the quantities. As you can see here, there's a document link. So what this means in essence is that Outlook automatically recognize through natural language to see that the email that was sent is related to Dynamics NAV. So it looks for words such as sales order and even checks the sales order number to be able to pick up that this email is in fact related to the system. So if we click on the document links there, it's just drop down. So you can see that it has done a syntax highlighting of the text sales order. So there we go. So inside Outlook, it has automatically popped the document. But the magic here is that it has picked one, the order number, as you can see, the order number in the text matches the order number inside the document. And it has automatically picked our customer name with all the relevant details. So so we're gonna do the adjustments here. We're going to see that the figure is going to be increased. So once that is done, it means that this document has been updated and we can then give feedback to the customer. But before I delve into doing that, I just want to show you something that is interesting. Inside this window that's docked inside Outlook, it's also giving us system messages such as warnings. As you can see here, it's actually telling us that we're running low in terms of our inventory, which is something that is quite nice. So if we click here on details, it actually takes us to the item. And then we can see it's actually in stock. So as you can see here, we actually have 3 items in stock and we have a shortage of 9 items. So with this information, what you can then do is before you can process the order, you can actually get in touch with someone at stores to have them do an adjustment on the inventory so that we have enough to suffice for the customer's order. Simply click close there to go back to the order. So the interesting thing about this is that besides being able to change the quantities and also other related fields, so which means if we were to add other line items, we can add other line items. Okay. But besides that, I just want to show you what you'll be able to do. So if you go on to these 3 assist edits buttons where it says show more options there right by the corner, if you click on it, it allows you as well to perform other operations. So if there's an approval workflow that is linked to the document, you can be able to release it for approval. So the release button will allow it to go through an approval process. There is no approval this instance, so let me just click release. One of the things that the customer asked us to do was to send a confirmation. Dynamics 365 Business Central or NAV allows you as well to send order confirmation, which is basically a reprint of the sales order document, which you can send to the customer before you can release, or you can send it for approval. So in order to do that, I have to navigate onto those 3 buttons, which is the assist edit, then click them, and you see there is email confirmation. So the moment I click on the button, it will attach a PDF document of the sales order, and inside the email details, it will attach a summary of the sales order document. You can then send back to the customer. Okay, there you go. So that's it in terms of the sales order side. But I want to show you something also regarding the other integration. So let's assume that the customer doesn't have a sales order or any document that's existing in the system, and then they want us to create a new document, a new email. So the customer is asking us to create a new sales order for 15 bicycles, and they want us to send a confirmation back once that is done. I'm going to send it, and like always, we have to switch in between the emails. See that it's very quick. As you can see, no document link. So what we're going to do is, remember in the first email, we had document links at the top of the email, just before the greeting message. But now, because this person is a contact in our system, on the message, we navigate on to the action pane there. And then we're going to click on Contact Insights. There you go. It picks the customer to the contact belongs. So as you can see here, it gives us a summary of the account details where we can see the balance that they have and what is due, what we have done in sales up to date. And you can also see other related history information regarding open sales orders, as well as other documents that have been posted in the past, so such as posted shipments, as you can see, posted sales invoices and returns. So this information, you can click it and it can actually show you the documents without actually navigating away from Outlook. So I can go back there, I can check the posted documents, I can open the documents, and it's very nice and easy. So what you can do is to have a much better view, and I can expand it. You can see, so it looks a little bit better there. I can go back. I can be able to process new transactions. So I'm gonna likely do a new sales order. Okay, so it fills in the information. So I can check out to see if the document posting dates are all okay. So it gives us that warning and availability. So I can see the other details is maybe not automatically populated, such as the unit of measure, the unit price, as well as the sales line amount. So the beauty is I can also be able to do other things. For example, I can reserve the items. I can also do tracking. If there are any discounts that needs to be applied, see from a feature perspective, it is very rich. I'll be able to perform any other standard operation that I can do inside NAV or D365, but within Outlook. Okay, so once I'm happy, there's nothing that I wish to do there. And review the other tabs. View on the invoice details. You can specify whether the prices include VAT and VAT posting groups. I can check to see if the shipping details are correct. So once I'm happy, you release it, and we'll be able to do our email confirmation. We'll be able to post the document or post and create a new, or send an approval request. So in the meantime, we're just gonna do what the customer asks us to do, which is, okay, first we can release the document and we can still do confirmation. There we go. It sends a email back to the customer. And then later on, if you are happy, you can post the document inside the system, which we can say, do you want to ship only, or we want to invoice at this point in time, or we want to do both. That's what we're going to choose. There we go. We get that the document has been posted, and so we can choose to say yes. It opens a posted document. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. For more information on Braintree or Business Central, click the link below.